Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, girl. Can you hear me, Gorilla? Hey, it's the Stan. Welcome to the show.
Hey, here's a Luke Germ. This is the first time I've talked to you in person, huh?
Yeah, can you hear me?
There you go, Gorilla.
Oh, my microphone's changed. So you mean you couldn't hear me the whole time?
Not a word.
Oh, son of a bitch. 10 sons of bitches. Oh, so I see Bird decided to stream.
Yeah, last minute stream it seems for him, unless it was scheduled today for him.
He set it up about 5 minutes. Apparently, 5 minutes after you told me you're changing it to open panel.
Yeah. Hey, I even spelled it right this time. And hey, there's Suzanne. She says hello, girl in germ.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hey, Suzanne.
No, I came home. My internet was completely turned off. So
forget to pay the bill again.
Yeah.
So you're not going to review your season 4 TV show?
No, that's a watch party. That's a live react. We watch it, then we react to it.
Is it going to be today?
No. We just changed it to open panel. We'll watch it next week. And she says hello to Sit Dan.
Hey, Suzanne, I was torn between waiting to go on Bird of Prey's live stream or go right on to Gorilla's live stream he was offering.
Bird's monologuing a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll probably open it up in about 10 minutes. After he gets to the chat. There,
If he waits to get through the chat, it's going to be a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
And depending how much there is, yeah.
Yeah, Bird's pretty good with the chat.
Yeah, he'll read the chat. It'll just take him quite a while.
Yeah.
It backs up on him real quick.
So, Germ, what do you and Gorilla usually talk about on open panels?
Open panels, anything.
Yeah, it's no dick.
Yeah.
No,
anyone throwing that will be completely banned.
Well, that was from. Well, I brought it up first, but then LDG made it more dirty on Gorilla's last live stream when I was on with him.
Yeah, Suzanne, Wednesday is a popular night. So, Germ, after your whatever Swan Lake or whatever that we're going to be doing for Chris Talk, I found the next one.
Okay.
I watched about 15 minutes of it.
You don't have to do Swan Lake. That'll be very boring. The only thing anyone's going to hear is you try to concuss yourself.
Well, okay, I'll do a stream on it sometime. But if you got another pick for Stock for next week, let me know. But otherwise, I found the perfect one. It's called Alpha Girls.
Alpha Girls.
Yeah, it's a sorority of wicked cannibals that sit there and do human sacrifices and drink the blood of the people they sacrifice. And then their own curses come back to haunt them. They're cursed by their own actions.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
and, and Suzanne either wants us to be spicy or she's joking tonight.
What? Suzanne, what, no strip show tonight? What, you got the dollar bills? I can make a couple phone calls here. I can get a G-string here if you got the dollar bill.
I'll pay you $2 not to do a strip show.
Links in the chat or the description. Gosh. No, but I was searching through there and I seen that title. And you could tell it was going to be one of those bad movies. But there is a lot of gore in it, though.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Like they actually went out and did the gore. And it actually looks more realistic. Well, more realistic than that Dracula stuff that you could tell was paint. Looks like pink paint. Yeah, I would rather watch my 500-pound neighbor's third person melt a copperhead. Yeah, but like Bert said, we can't for sure be. Apparently, he had a conversation with him. He's convinced that it wasn't melted copper. For all we know, someone spoofed it.
Yeah.
So Resolute, are you a Star Trek fan mainly?
Not mainly. I do like it, but it's a bit lower on the list.
So then, what are your TV shows or genres you're mainly into to try to strike up a conversation with you?
Sci-fi wise, the number one is Farscape.
So my fellow Farscape fan here, huh?
Yeah.
I take Gorilla doesn't know what they were talking about anyway.
He knows to an extent.
Yeah. And to that, sorry, the guy gives me pedo vibes. Our president gives us pedo vibes.
Yeah.
No,
nothing compared to old Joe.
No, actually, he gives us retirement vibes.
I don't know. I've seen him sniffing an awful lot of kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, senile vibes.
Being senile doesn't make you sniff kids. Or women.
Yeah. Hey, just because he's senile doesn't mean he ain't both.
So, who is your favorite Farscape villain, Resolute?
Not really a fan of Scorpius as much. Harvey was the superior version. Crace, I'd go with the original, definitely.
Yeah, for me, it's actually Scorpius. I found him compelling.
At times, I felt he was overacted.
Did you like the Farscape movie? If you've seen the movie?
Oh yeah, I own the movie and the series. I got the 15th anniversary collection.
I only seen Farscape online.
Yeah, for a while there, it was pretty hard to find, and then maybe a year or two ago, pretty much everyone got it. So that's pretty lucky.
I had a hard time following Farscape, but also I didn't get in there till real late.
I don't think you saw it until I showed it on the watch parties.
But even then I was like getting to that.
Oh yeah, I
So,
think you missed the first half of the season.
so
Series.
who was your favorite lady in the TV show Resolute?
Well, of the main cast, probably Chiana, but
The blue chick, right?
no, the off-white,
Yeah,
the
the light blue chick. In other words,
yeah, the one Dargo was hooking up with.
for me, it was Aaron.
Yeah. As far as off main cast, that tech girl that Crichton hooked up with, beyond all of them. Unfortunately, she's only in like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, and they killed her in the season 1 finale or the season 2 premiere.
Yeah. But as far as Farscape goes, I wasn't. The movie's okay, but I really would have preferred it drawn out into the season.
Well, they were planning to, but the network had complications with it. I think they connected the funding for season 5, or they just decided to do a movie instead. Not sure what happened behind the scenes.
Oh, they lost a lot of funding because Sci-Fi told them they weren't going to air it anymore. Because it went off the air right as Sci-Fi Channel acquired both Lex and Stargate from Showtime. So they basically gave the middle finger to Farscape and went with the new properties.
All right, Suzanne here says, well, that's a given, LOL. Also, the thing about Biden showering with his daughter, thing is that they never did confirm whether or not the diary was real. It was just given to, what's his face from Project Veritas? What's his name?
O'Keefe.
James O'Keefe. But I don't think it was ever confirmed, but they did arrest him over having possession of stolen property. So, but I think they were looking for
which is a felony on the part of the government if it's not real.
Well, please, our government is so corrupt, but Biden can get away with it.
Yeah, Suzanne says your lurkers are not very chatty. No, they're not. Nah, you always get lurkers in that.
Plus, there are other popular streamers streaming right now. Is Suzanne, like Bird of Prey, streaming right now?
Oh yeah.
And
I don't mind.
Do you share roughly the same audience as Bird?
Yeah. So like, well, let's see. Thomas Potts hasn't been to a stream in a while. I know he's subbed, but he hasn't been to a stream in a while. Let's see, Professor. Yeah, he'll go to Bird before he'll come to me there. Carlos, I think he's only been to one of mine. And John Gill, he'll show up occasionally there. So will Pickles there, but they've been friends with LDG longer than they've been with B. I don't think they're in a minutes. He's usually in bed. Mr. Londell, he likes to watch parties. Sci-Fi Nation, I don't remember being here. Richie Poole won't come here. I'm too ripe for Richie Poole, I think.
That's okay. Stalin's too right for Richie Poole.
Josh Street, he's never been here. Let's see. C4, he's at Birds. So yeah, we share pretty much the same audience there.
I guess Bird's just more popular than you today.
Well, he's been around, and usually on Wednesdays it's the Justified Watch Party, which is not very popular. We're gonna fish it out, then we'll pick something else there. And hey, Jim, how's it going? Jim says hello.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, you finally showed up, Jim. Unless you just stop by and say hi.
No, he'll stick around for a little bit there. Uh, yeah, I got a question. Did they switch stereo styles halfway through DS9?
I don't think so.
Because I was watching, I'm starting the series over there. I was watching the first couple episodes here. The actors and the sounds like a lot different than it does in later seasons. There it sounds like there's a slight echo, like like your voice. Maybe it's just because they didn't have a lot of sets standing by. It's a lot emptier room. Maybe it wasn't absorbing it absorbs the sound different. Wonder if that could be it, or just the way the soundstage is set up.
Yeah, maybe. I never really noticed it on my DVDs.
Well, listen to the emissary, and then listen to something like in season 5. You could tell you could tell the difference.
That the sound changes depending on the location, but usually it fits where they are.
Yeah, no, it just sounded a lot different there in in the first episode than it was. Yeah, and he says, "Hey, I just got here," says Jim. Yeah, and he says hi to Suzanne. No, but that's just something I noticed today.
What source are you using?
Look movie, but this ain't the first time I've noticed it.
Oh,
Because I think I've noticed it also on TNG also, where Farpoint and Encounter was sounded a lot different than later episodes. Like the characters' voices were different and stuff like that. Oh no, maybe it's just me. And
So how long are you gonna do your stream for?
oh no, has Pop set up the Gilgit Island stream yet?
I have no idea. I haven't checked his page yet. Unless he's put out on Twitter today, last minute.
He hasn't set it up yet. Yeah, I said Jim's always welcome on my panel, always. He's actually a mod. Though I do check for authentication now. So as long as we don't have fights breaking out, I don't want to deal with fights.
You want some caffeine, Gorilla?
I've had a monster in a bunch of mountain explosion today.
And what, you're still sleepy? I guess it has the opposite effect on you, huh?
Oh, I also didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock in the morning last night.
That's why.
I worked all day.
He just built up a tolerance over the years. A monster and a gallon of soda, probably the equivalent of 1 cup of coffee at this point.
Yeah, but then again, we all need our quick fix, though. And that's what caffeine usually is.
No, there's nothing quick about this.
Yeah, I think just cutting back. We'll go a few days, maybe just have. But first, get rid of the monster. That stuff will kill you.
Well, actually,
battery acid.
Actually, I haven't had. This is the first monster I've had in. Second monster I've had since I had to get new tires.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Ugh.
But like a 20-ounce bottle a day, that should do you. Just taper it down a bit.
Yeah, well, the 2 liters are cheaper than the 20 ounces. I don't get it.
Yeah, that doesn't make any damn sense.
And the cans are getting just as bad. They're almost 75 cents a piece.
75 cents. I'm paying almost $1.
Oh, let's see. A 12 pack of the cans is like $5.84. Okay, so 50 cents a piece.
Roughly.
So you're saying a 12 pack of cans is over $12?
No.
Or $8.99 here for the name brand.
So it's about 60 cents a can then.
But they do sell them individually.
Oh yeah, individually will always be more expensive.
Yeah. They do 99 cents for that.
That's how they get you.
Is that for the 12 ounces or the 20 ounces?
That's the 12-ounce can.
Ugh. Yeah, I suppose they're trying to push you to buy the 12 pack.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to save money, you may have to go that route.
Well, my bottle of pop here is $1.50, so it'll last me a day and a half.
Is it Pepsi or Coke?
About an explosion.
Walmart brand.
So, general, the Walmart 78 cents about 2 liter.
That's okay.
You're lucky. A 2 liter in California costs about $1.78.
Well, there's your Well, that's if you want Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper, or Pepsi, or Coke.
Main brand usually costs a lot more, but secondary brands they cost about 75 cents less if you know where to look for them.
Yeah, but see, your problem is you live in California.
Yeah, I love to hate it here, or I hate to love it, but to me, it's home.
Yeah, you can't help where you're born.
Yeah,
if I wasn't born in this damn state, I would have been somewhere else a long time ago.
That they feel like home to you, but also some people feel like having a shotgun up there in their mouth also is home.
So I have shotgun, but it's not going anywhere near my mouth.
Yeah.
It's going anywhere. It's going directly toward any government official who comes anywhere near my home.
Wait, that's just to our YouTube censors there. That was just a joke. Please do not take that seriously.
Well then, Resolute. Well then, you must love the tax collectors and the tax lady that comes by to collect you on your taxes. You must love her.
Oh no, I have a very good relationship with the tax people.
Well,
I pay someone to do my taxes, and I'm right there in that Goldilocks zone where they're not going to question if I forget one or two things.
No, but that he really likes his tax collector because at least they will bring the lube for him.
Yeah, or a tax return, depending on how much of a write-off he does.
I don't do any illegal write-offs.
Do you know how to do it?
No, I pay someone to do my taxes for me.
It's a joke. I mean,
there may be a account or two or some assets that are falling into a crack somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, we probably should not talk about you anymore, because if so, then the IRS may be listening in.
This is all in jest, federal government. I am not a real person. Matter of fact, I am a cartoon character and thus not subject to the laws of the United States.
You're my AI-generated co-host.
Yeah, I'm an AI-generated germ. As a virtual bacterium, I am not subject to U.S. tax law.
Yeah, and to the ATF agents that are listening, might as well not even bother coming here. It's the funniest thing. I took all my guns out fishing with me. We went out on the boat and all that. The damnest thing happened. We accidentally had a boating accident, and they all fell to the bottom of the lake.
Ouch.
Shame. Damn
And
shame.
hey, Scurvy.
Hey, lemon pie.
Hey, lemon. And you without any insurance on any of it, so you couldn't file any paperwork.
Right. It's such a tragedy. It breaks my heart.
Has lemon pie been on your panel before, or does he not have a camera or mic to be on?
Hey, Scurvy, how come you never come on a panel? I've never seen him on a panel. But he's like, it's lemon pie.
It's me here, lemon pie. Come on, have a slice of me.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. So, is there anything good coming out in the next month or so?
Well, the Ghostbusters movie, Afterlife, maybe if you like the Ghostbusters movie.
Afterlife was already out.
No, I mean
Frozen
Empire. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
That
sold
movie-
on that yet.
Yeah. Wait, what's the Harry Potter stuff coming out, or is that all delayed because a bunch of whiny little bitches saying they don't get paid enough?
I haven't heard
I
anything
don't care.
on that.
I stopped paying attention to anything Harry Potter
Oh,
15 years ago.
for a second I thought I forgot to authenticate here, but it is Jim's thing. How are you doing, Jim?
Hey, just checking to see if this old computer still works.
Yeah, it does.
Hey,
How
Jimmy
you
boy.
doing, Jim?
And Scurvy here, he's Organian. You don't have a physical form. Oh shoot.
Lemon pie. What's up?
Commodore. So we have met before on other panels, have we?
On
He's
Jill's
Jim.
show, yes.
Yeah, he's
Just
Jim's
checking.
landscaping. He's Jim's landscaping.
Just want to know if you met me before.
How did Jill's show go the other night? I had to miss it.
It was all right. We didn't have Scotty on board.
Yeah. Something about he was too hungover.
He had no power.
Oh, no power.
He had no
That
power in
always
his
sucks.
house, I guess.
That always sucks in the middle of winter.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I
Just
had
look-
power. I had power out around here about a month ago for over 3 hours.
Let's just hope Scotty has a wood-burning stove to stay warm. But I doubt it.
Well, does your city not have a backup generator?
No, I'm in a township, but I don't have a backup generator in my house.
Oh, you're out in the boonies then. Okay. Yeah, because
sort of.
like our town here, the power goes out. It takes half an hour to get to safely power up the generator. But
Yeah.
after about half an hour, we get power back, and then they ask us reduce consumption as much as possible.
Well, I do have backups on the Wi-Fi and all the computers. Of course, the laptops got their own battery sources, so I'm good for maybe in 2 hours, and after that, I'm in the dark.
You should get your own personal power generator.
Well, if you got $30,000, go ahead and buy it for me.
They're not that. Did they skyrocket that much? Because I
Oh
remember.
hell yeah! Oh
I
yeah!
remember-
Yeah.
I had a customer last year that spent $20,000 just on the generator itself, which hooks up to the gas line, and another $10,000 to rewire it.
Holy crap! Because the
Yes,
generators I was seeing at Home Depot and that they were going 600 a few years ago. Or
yeah,
not Home Depot.
Depends on what size you want.
right.
Those $600 ones probably aren't really getting you very much.
Well, for one that size, they can power a small room for a few hours.
Yeah. Hey, Pops,
I
what's up?
don't need that much power.
Hey,
Just
Pop.
need. Hey, Pop, how's it going?
Hey, pops, You can ask Pop in the chat on when he's doing his Gilligan's Island review. What time he's doing it? If he's still here.
Yeah, he is. Pop's always here. And Pop, are we doing Gilligan's Island tonight? Oh. No,
What
but
time? What time do you guys usually do it?
it's usually around 9 o'clock my time. That'd be a 7 year time. Because usually I'm doing Justified right about now.
Which means you got about an hour and 20 minutes, roughly.
Yeah. He says I hope so. So they say hail to Jim, and Jim said hail to Pop, and
There
Scurvy
you go.
said hail to. Everybody say hi to each other.
We just those ice cubes around. What, are you tired?
Yeah, I didn't get to bed early enough last night.
Yeah, he went to bed at 1 and got up at 6 o'clock, about 5 hours of sleep, I'm guessing.
Shit, I was up to 5 o'clock in the morning doing my invoices. I'm still doing them to get them done.
Yeah, no, I went to bed at 1. I woke it up at 6, and then did my stuff there. Went to work, did my crap at work there.
One of those nights.
How the hell do they know what time you got up? It's crazy.
Because like 70% of America wakes up at the time.
Yeah.
Or lucky guess.
No, you're gonna guess anytime someone wakes up in the morning on work day, guess 6 o'clock. Because most people start at 7.
Yeah, or it takes them about an hour to get ready and have breakfast.
Oh, that.
Lucky bastards start at 7.
Well, I started at 8, worked till 5.
Damn dogs.
Well, Papa is in the same boat as you are. He went to bed at 1 as well, if from what I read his chat, if that's correct.
I know he's asking Gorilla that he went to bed at 1.
Well, I went to bed, but I couldn't fall asleep. It don't matter, Pop. I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, good. Then Gorilla can stay up to 5 o'clock in the morning again.
No, I cannot.
Well, he can try.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
just have an IV of caffeine hooked into his arm, and there you go.
At this point, I'll need some cocaine.
Oh no, we'll just get you that can of Monster,
Yeah.
put it directly into your veins, and before you turn into the Hulk and your heart bursts, you can do a 24-hour live stream.
No. I want to do like Cocaine Bear there. Hey, his heart may have exploded after 5 minutes, but that's the best damn 5 minutes of his life, and we got to watch that on a Sunday. Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, from what I hear, that movie was on the reviews and from watchers.
Hey, I don't listen to reviews.
It's cringe stock material.
Hey, ask her how well I listen. Or else we wouldn't watch Velma.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't.
I don't think you know how to listen.
Ooh.
Hey, did you see my short today?
I seen your short that you got no hearing or something like that.
No,
Yeah.
I have perfect hearing almost. And the X there says that just proves that I never listened to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably did not listen to your folks when you got married too.
I never got married.
When you got a few kids.
That probably saved your life. if you would have married either of them, the chances are 50-50 you wouldn't be alive right now.
Oh,
Hey, Pop, are you sure about that? I mean, we can still do it. There,
just stay on schedule.
Yeah, and if you hear Gorilla snoring, then you know he's asleep on your stream.
And it's
Hey,
not the
actually-
first time. It's not the first time that Gorilla fell asleep on stream.
hey, apparently I don't snore because usually it takes a while. That they're like, "Hey, Gorilla, how we doing on chat? Gorilla, you there?
Yeah,
Gorilla? Oh,
It's a joke, Gorilla. It's a joke.
I know. I'm giving shit back.
ooh.
Okay, Pop. Thanks. Okay, Pop. Thanks. Yeah, but yeah, tomorrow I get to go out to Sioux Falls, which is about a 100-mile drive there. Then I get a free trip to Sioux Falls, so I'll go do my shopping and stuff. Plus, I'll get free Texas Roadhouse there. And all I have to do is play Uber.
There you go.
So-
As long as they're paying for gas.
Well, my aunt there has an appointment out there, and she has trouble driving in the cities. It just gives her anxiety just goes way up, So I just said, hey, I'll drive you out there. That's not a problem. And so yeah, no sense in being there if the heart's no, my heart's into it. It's just I just had a long day. That's all today.
Not so much your heart, it'd be your brain, which would be shut off.
Yeah, or running on fumes.
I'm rubbing down fumes every day. What are you talking about? This tank's gone and gone. This tank's just gone long, sputtered out. I'm sitting on the side of the road. But but I will tomorrow before I leave for Sioux Falls. Though I'm gonna try to get a Keys to the Kingdom out.
Uh-oh.
So
When was the last time you got a decent night's sleep, Gorilla?
how old am I?
How old's your kid? Your kid's what, about 9? So
9.5.
about 10 years.
Yeah, it's probably been longer than that.
The minute she told you that stick turned blue,
You went, oh shit.
No,
Yeah.
Pop, it's totally fine. If it got too late, I will have told you I'm heading out. Either that, I will just taking a nap on the stream. Then
Well-
woken up, go what? Oh, my rating is I'll give it a B.
Yeah, or pass it to PvP.
Yeah,
Oh man.
which no, but that's one of those those. So I was actually surprised. That was the nicest one on the panel for the ratings. Usually I'm right in the middle or the lowest when it comes
Yeah.
to horror.
The overall rating of that movie was a B, usually.
Yeah, well, it ended up being about a B, and so that. Oh, Jim, I have what kind of dogs are those that you have?
Cocker Spaniels.
Oh, we had a Cocker Spaniel mix there. We used to have a Cocker Spaniel mix. That thing was a damn good dog. I still don't understand. Understand there. We used to take him down to the lake house there, and then my dad would take him out on the boat. He'd wait until he's halfway across the lake before that dog would decide to jump out and and swim back to shore. He wouldn't jump out near shore or nothing. He'd wait until we were halfway across the lake before he'd jump out and swim back to shore.
Well, he just wants to jump out and swim, that's all.
No, he hated water. We had a
Oh.
hell of a time giving him a bath and stuff. We always had a hell of a time. He's almost worse than the cats giving him a bath.
No, you don't get baths of cats.
Yeah, I do. I give my cat a bath all the time. Which reminds me, you need a bath, you stink elf.
Well, they self-bathe themselves, and that's why they get fur balls.
Yeah.
Things you talk about on stream.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen the last Owen panel. That was nuts for the first hour.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't bring that up again.
I'm not bringing nothing up. I just said it was nuts for the first hour.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking about something else. I am.
Well, that's because your mind's in the gutter, Dan.
Oh, like yours weren't in that stream too?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a self-proclaimed twisted, demented, perverted little fuck. So I'm self-proclaimed that way.
Jim,
Oh,
so do you make CGI models of Star Trek, or do you make physical copies of Star Trek ships as well?
I have a friend that makes the ships for me.
well,
I guess that answered that question.
yeah.
Just want to see if you do it yourself.
No, I don't do it myself. I don't have that kind of time to sit in front of the computer and try to figure out how to do this and that. I tried it. I'm like, then this other guy, no, he goes, I'll do it. So he tried it and he did a hell of a good job. So anytime I need a starship, I say, hey, Mark, guess what we need? That's if he's not busy.
And you guys probably split the profit too.
What profits? What
Yeah,
profits?
Yeah, in order to make any money on YouTube, you got to have a lot of subscribers. They're making it harder and harder for people to be content creators, all because of the damn shorts thing. Which I do a lot of shorts, but I'd prefer the live streaming. To be honest, I just enjoy. Hopefully, like my shorts can give you a laugh here and there when I do them.
Yeah, if you got the attitude that you want to come on and get monetized, I don't know who's telling you what. I haven't had any kind of money from YouTube for the past 3 years. I mean, right now I'm barely making $60.
Is that a year or a month?
In 3 years, I haven't seen anything yet. But according to the AdSense, I'm almost up to $60 in 3 years.
Yeah, but don't you have to claim that from YouTube?
Minus their 30%, then he can't cash out until his share is over $50.
It has to hit $100 before they send it to me.
Oh, they upped it to 100?
Yep. So it's gonna be a while.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Well, if you want to get monetized, that's what you're gonna go through. It's not. Oh, I'm gonna make a fast buck on YouTube. Good luck.
Well, if you want to go that route, then you just gotta do the what most popular channels do. Talk about controversy and choose which side you're on.
Well, right now, I mean, I could tell you right now, the middle of last year, I was getting a lot of good views and everything, and all of a sudden they dropped down to half. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of channels that we just lost a lot of viewers.
Yeah,
and you gotta have viewers to watch that video that you're making in order to do anything. You gotta have people in the chat. You gotta have viewers. You gotta have all that.
Yeah, smaller channels are very hard to do and to build up to if you don't know how to do it.
Well, I've been on here since 2008.
I've been on here since 2018, at least.
And I'm over 1,000 subs, so
good for you.
1,156 to be exact. I was 1,162, but I keep losing them now and then. Of course, YouTube likes to take your people away, and sometimes people don't catch it and they never come back.
Well, I think it depends if they watch stuff or not to because I haven't noticed anybody getting unsub for anybody, but I make the effort to try to watch everything I'm sub to. I may not catch it live, but I'll try to watch it there on the replay.
Right. I do the same thing. I search and search and search and go, oh, Gorilla's on, open panel. Let's go check it out.
Yeah. And
Because the famous notifications of YouTube, that's non-existent as well.
my favorite one is when someone got notified 3 days after the stream. That was my favorite one.
Well, he gets to watch the reverb then.
And Jerv should be proud. I spelled panel right tonight.
There you go.
How do you usually spell it? With 2 N's?
No, I usually it's PANAL.
Half the time he leaves a space between the P and the A.
Well, he's yawning. You know, when he's making a yawns and hits that space bar.
Now it's pan, and then that was it's P, then I don't know.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
No, my favorite one was in the street. It's in the stream group there when I was saying I was gonna have an open panel, but I missed the P there, so everybody thought I was having open anal that night.
It's the P, huh?
Yeah, made everyone think you started your OnlyFans account.
You know what? I could probably make a couple bucks, but only a couple. I actually know someone I actually physically know someone who has an OnlyFans,
Mm.
but like they haven't posted anything in like 3 months, so it's like,
Hey, we have another beat.
yeah, we have Pop. How's it going, Pop?
Hey, Pop.
Going good. Good to see you all.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
surprised
Pops,
PvP's
boy.
not here.
He's probably
It's a
working.
Wednesday. Yeah, he's unavailable Monday through Wednesday generally.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's probably working.
He got his foot stuck in a computer slot.
Yeah.
You sound tired, Pop. Are you all right?
I'm okay.
Sound tired.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, I sound about like I normally do.
Yeah.
My voice is a little screwed up, but I'm okay.
Hey, Pop. I was asking Jerm this earlier. Did they change like the way they do sound stuff in the late '80s,
What do you mean?
early
What kind
'90s?
what sound stuff?
Like I was noticing on DS9 that the first episode sounds different than the later seasons.
I don't know. Have you noticed that with a lot of shows or just DS9?
I noticed it with DS9, TNG. I noticed that Gilligan's Island has a slight echo, like you can tell they're on a soundstage.
Well, that's different. Maybe what you're talking about is when TV transitioned from mono to stereo.
What year was that?
Late 80s, early 90s.
Oh, that's it then. That's probably it right there.
Yeah, back then you could tell because it was like in the 60s when they were showing off that they were in color. In the late 80s and 90s when they were transitioning to stereo, at the bottom of the screen there would be text saying broadcast and stereo were available. So that could be what makes the sound different.
Okay, that makes sense there.
Pop. So have you put up the poll yet for which movie you want us to watch next month, or are you gonna do that later this week?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I guess I could. I was going to do it tonight after the Gilligan's Island stream, but I guess I could do it sooner. I just need to come up with what titles I want to include. I want to try to do 2 horror and 2 sci-fi.
The Visible Man would be a good choice for sci-fi.
Which
the horror.
one?
The original black and white.
It's possible. If I'm going to do Universal horror, I'd probably start with the original though and do like Dracula or Frankenstein first. Probably do them in order like I'm doing Hammer.
With Bela Lugosi as Dracula.
Possibly.
Oh yeah. Hey, Pop! I think you'll like the choice I did for Cringe Talk, though. It has lots of gore in it.
I'm trying to
One
remember.
that,
Did you mention it last night?
yeah, it's that Alpha Girls. I watched about 15 minutes of it, and there was lots of blood.
Yeah.
Well, you said cringe stock. So is it like a bad movie?
Oh, it's cringy, all right.
Okay. I'll try to be there, sir.
Yeah, well, that'll be a couple weeks down the road there.
With bloody girls.
Ugh. I'll put it this way: in the opening teaser, or what do you call that opening there? Not before the movie title and credits come up. Um, Now the teaser with cold open, the cold open.
The open sequence or something.
Yeah, put it this way: they slash a girl open, they start drinking her blood in a ritual.
No thanks.
Yeah,
I'll drink
that's
my-
why.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion you might like for your cringe stock, sir.
Okay, what's that, Pop?
Give me a second. I'll share the screen. I'll pull it up on IMDb, and you can see what I'm talking about. You could judge for yourself.
Is this a black and white movie or a color movie for the scene?
Color, 2015.
Oh,
Horror movie again, possibly from a bad year, 2015 horror movies.
Dude, Bad Party Massacre 3.
Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. Comedy horror.
Okay.
I never heard of it.
No, I usually recommend movies that people haven't heard of. But it's not bad. It's funny. It's not like one of those that's really low budget, so it's so bad, that because of the budget and all that, it's actually not bad. It's a kind of a parody.
Yeah.
Like you saw that guy getting drunk and holding his hair. It's kind of, I don't want you to get copyrighted.
Let's scroll it down. Scroll it down. Or you could just scroll down.
But what it is it's a bunch of guys that go out to stay the weekend at a cabin in the woods, but they're parodying a bunch of women being out in the woods. So they're acting like one of the guys is wearing a halter top, and they're acting like women. So it's kind of like a comedy in that vein.
Wow.
Well, if they were acting like women in a horror movie, at least there'll be at least one blonde.
Yeah, I know, but there's a time it does those movies. There's thousands of them. They get boring after a while.
Mm.
So,
All right, guys. I gotta back out here.
All right, see you later, Jim.
Take care,
Yes.
Jim.
Hey, Jim.
You guys have a great night. Take care.
Yeah. Hey, you want to plug yourself before you go?
Sure. I gotta find the light socket first. Commodore Productions here. Hey, keep watching Commodore Productions. Never know what you're gonna see. I just put a link up from a tease Commodore Boone Jail Scene 2, which is from Commodore Boone Returns, and that should be released sometime in March. I got about 6 different videos that are ready to launch.
Which video editor do you use, Jim?
I can never remember the damn thing. I get on there and I spend all day on there and I fall asleep and I turn it on, turn it off. I don't remember.
No
I'm sorry.
problem. It's okay. No problem.
But it's getting better. I mean, I've been editing for about a year now, but everyone says every time when I send a different video out that I'm getting better at it. I see things a little differently. I keep changing things and trying to make it better. I don't know what's beeping. It ain't me. Hey, Christine Hurt, what's up?
Yeah. Hey, Christine, how's it going?
Hey,
Yeah.
Christine.
Christine.
I'll be right back, guys. Got a phone call.
Alrighty.
You guys take care. Later.
See ya.
I'll see you, Jim.
Did I forget to pin it again?
Or talking about your StreamYards link?
Yeah. Did I forget to pin it again? Yes, I did. No.
It's not in your starring column.
Yeah. No, that's different. Pin it, I have to actually physically go into YouTube and pin it. It kind of sucks you can only have one pinned message at a time.
And you have to open up two internet bars at the same time, probably, too. Or one more.
No, I can only per account, I can only pin one message per stream. Because I never even heard of it. What's Dark Angel?
Oh, Dark Angel is the one with Jessica Alba.
Okay, is it like a Batman thing or?
No, it's not.
She's a genetically engineered soldier. They all escaped and went about the country. It's,
And it ran for a few
post-apocalyptic.
seasons.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a TV show. Okay. Night, Jim.
Okay, I got something for your cringe doc.
Oh, what's that?
Slave Girls from Beyond Infinity.
Okay.
Is Buzz Lightyear in it?
Now it sounds like
No,
a
but
90s.
there's a few good impersonations, and
Sounds like an 80s, 80s softcore.
well, you're probably right about that. All I'm seeing is the quick preview from Prime, and it looks very cheap, and there's a lot of bad monsters and a lot of scantily clad blondes.
Oh, it's gonna be our favorite type of thing then.
Yeah.
It is
So-
from 1987.
Hey, Chris. Oh, 1987 or
Yep.
97? Yeah, so
87.
80 softcore. So Christine says, "Oh, it's an excellent TV show. Nana Visitor was in it. She's a mutant human, has some cat DNA in her mix. So she's a cetacean there from the animated series.
Or she's a furry.
Yeah, not Nana, the Dark Angel herself. Max, played by Jessica Alba.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
quite a furry. She's one of those Japanese dress-up girls. I forget the word they use for it.
Yeah, it's hot though. Jessica doing lots of kicks and stunts. Is it hot? Does that mean titties?
Nothing hanging out because
Oh.
it was on basic television.
Oh, okay. Christina says, "How about Dollhouse?"
That was a
That-
pretty good one until the end. They didn't know how to wrap things up, so they just vomited something out.
Dollhouse. That sounds like either a Chucky movie or like where the kids get shrunk down to the size of a doll.
No, that had the girl from the second girl on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay,
I forget what her name was.
I never bothered watching Buffy.
I have heard of Dollhouse. I think it was either on the CW or one of the other major networks. Dollhouse
It's
was.
Fox.
Oh,
It suffered from Fox's regular interruption of their TV series. Anything sci-fi or fantasy based, Fox had a habit of telling to go fuck off and putting on the playoffs.
yeah. I mean, I watched the Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles TV show on Fox when I was younger. I seen it online too. I mean, season 2 was getting kind of interesting until they canceled the show.
Yeah.
Okay. And Christina says it kind of ends up being about the rights of the mutants. Oh, so it's kind of like X-Men. Which one was it that they decided to go to war and destroy the other X-Men at the stop because they're fighting for rights? I can't
Days
remember.
of Futures Past.
Maybe. It was not Dollhouse, Dark Angel, but Dollhouse was good as well. Well, they were not expecting to have to end it. I guess Dollhouse. Yeah, some TV shows have the habit of doing that. Kyle
Or the
XY. What's that?
I never heard of it. Have you?
I remember the name, but I don't remember any details of it.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Stinger like watch Kyle XY after such and such, but that's all I really remember of it.
Yeah. And she says, I am easily entertained. Apparently, Jake 2.0, Warehouse 13. I've heard of Warehouse 13, and I do have a Eureka vacuum.
I have heard of Warehouse 13 too.
Two of those three shows are good. Jake 2.0, I thought was absolute crap because I hated that guy.
Yeah.
The character or the actor that played him?
Yes,
Both or just one or the other?
both.
Then she has. Oh,
I don't remember Stitches.
Stitchers.
I never heard of it.
Then Kyle XY is about a young man who is made in a clone lab and left outside, found by some nice folks who try to help him. He ends up with telekinetic abilities. It sounds familiar. It sounds like it seems like I've seen that plot before. Just not the
Or heard of
cloning
it
part.
before.
Well, maybe just not the cloning part, but I've heard there's a lot of telekinetic movies out there. That like Scanners, that'd be one.
Chris, have you heard of the revived Bionic Woman TV show that came out in the 2000s or mid 2010s? Have you heard of that TV show? Or have either of you heard of that TV show that I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Seen it?
I saw I think the pilot, and I tuned out after that.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it continued after that.
No, I think the TV show was canceled due to the writer's strike. But then again, a lot of TV shows were back then.
Yeah. And Stitches is about a woman who has time blindness, and the FBI using her with some tech to see the memories of the dead person's brain. Okay. Sounds interesting. And I don't think I have heard of it. Can you tell me more?
Chris Hurt. Well, the Bionic Woman is basically about a woman that was in a car crash. She had both her arms and both her legs and one of her arms replaced with basically robot arms, and then she had to deal with adjusting to that way of life. And then she went to work for a secret agency. And from what she was working in that agency, the agency was kind of dull in their social norms. So she helped them solve crime, top secret crime. And then there was a predecessor Bionic Woman, but she either escaped the top secret organization or she went rogue. And now the Bionic Woman 2.0 is now her rival mainly, and they fight in a TV show. Does that ring a bell? Chris Hurt. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, she didn't hear the name apparently. They did a remake of that. I saw that in Painkiller Jane show. Yeah, I remember Painkiller Jane. That they got the girl from Terminator 3. She rode that little high to get a TV show, and I think it lasted a couple seasons, 2-3 seasons. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't really good either.
And that I think that's her next question in the chat once Gorilla gets to it.
Was Katie Sackhoff in it?
I don't believe so.
God, I would hate to have that last name.
What's Saslav? And almost if
Sackhoff.
if that H was not there, it definitely would be Sackoff.
Yeah, but you know, can you just imagine going through high school with that last name?
There was an actor. His name was Timothy Bottoms. I think that's probably worse.
Well, there was some person that we went to high school. He was a couple grades higher than me, but his parents named him Dick.
That was, you mean his name, was it Richard and then people call him Dick, or was his name Dick?
Well, which I don't understand how that nickname came about, but that's what it showed. Like when there was something that they posted on the thing there with all the names of the names for. I can't remember what the list was for.
Right.
But his name was his real name was Dick Long.
Jeez.
It's a father who did not want a son.
Yeah, you figured that's probably like revenge.
Or that's just one of those. His father had middle school humor.
Well, I don't know. It's like I told you, that friend of mine that named their kid Anakin. It's like, how fucking stupid.
Anakin ain't that bad. Anakin ain't that
Bullshit.
bad.
Yes, it is. It's stupid.
It's not close. It's not even close to the worst I've heard.
It's like, if anybody had a half a brain, you don't name your kid after a fictional television show or a movie, because that shows the parents are idiots.
I don't know. I'll give Owen crap because I told him he was named after a Star Wars character. Because
Owen's a decent name. That goes way back. I mean, Owen's been around. It's not like named after a fad. Pretty much naming a kid after a fad.
Yeah. Well, I told him if I had it my way there, his name would have been Yoda. But me and his mom compromised. We named him after a different Star Wars character. So he called his mom up and told him that Dad says I was named after a Star Wars character. We looked at it. Apparently, I'm slaughtered on Tatooine. His mom just freaked out on me because you were not named after a Star Wars character. We got the name from Janet. Blah blah blah.
There you go. Yeah, just tell him the name. If anybody asks him, say he was named after his uncle or grandpa or something like that.
Yeah. I really did like the name Jadzia but
no.
I got told they would not find the body if I named her that.
No, that's like naming your kid Spock. I wouldn't do it. It's like no.
Like Spock
When you're
and all that.
that, go for the middle name.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice on the middle name. No, but Spock. No, that's an absolute no. But like Anakin is that I'm pretty sure there's quite a few Anakins in the world.
Yeah, there are a lot of dumb people. I agree.
I would say the actor that played Anakin, he played a bad Anakin, but he played a pretty good Vader.
Yeah.
When did he play Vader?
Well, in episode 3, when he turned to the dark side as Anakin, I found that
but
part
I
of him
thought
actually interesting.
But they only showed Vader at the very end when he said no, right?
No, I'm talking when Anakin turned to the dark side.
Was he in the Vader?
Not in his suit.
Well, then he wasn't Vader until he was in the suit.
He was transforming.
That's when he was officially Darth Vader, is once he had the suit on.
Yeah.
And of course, they waited till the very end of the last movie to show that. Oh my God, those movies sucked.
Yeah. All right. So Christine says, was Katie and Bionic Woman remake?
Yes, she was.
I remember that. It was a crap. Yeah, that was like early 2000s, I think, if I remember right.
And Katie was in the 2007 Bionic Woman series. Okay. And Christina Locken was Painkiller Jane. Then I watched Mutant X, Continuum, and Debris.
It all sounds like CW shows.
It might be.
I think Continuum is on a I think it was on
Sci-Fi
Sci-Fi,
Channel?
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Sci-Fi
same
Channel?
thing. Yeah, that's pretty much like CW.
Yeah.
And Mutant X is a older show from Fox,
Yeah.
late '90s, early 2000s.
I remember I tried watching Mutant X, and my God, the green screen was bad. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
always seems like a cheap ripoff of X-Men to me.
It was, but with more talking heads and no action.
Yeah.
Like that horrible Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. My God, that was god awful.
The whole series or just the first few seasons?
The whole series. I don't know. I stopped. I think I tuned out. I don't know why I was dumb enough, but I think I was dumb enough to make it to part of season 2, and then I said, "Fuck this," and I was out. That show sucked.
Okay. And Katie Sackhoff was by remake, but it's okay. It's she's a recurring character. And Christine says, "I have Cosby. If anyone wants to play something on it, let me know." I think I have me and Jer both have our own Cosby rooms there. I'm not sure about this day in here.
I know I have it, but I never use it.
Yeah.
I'm not that old.
Huh?
Cosby is not that old of a service.
Well, I never heard of it.
That's where we do our watch parties.
Have any of you heard of the TV show Moonlight?
Is that the one where the damn moon gets destroyed by
No.
an asteroid?
Is that the Lou Diamond Phillips werewolf one?
No. And it's a vampire
guess no,
TV
then.
show.
I guess we haven't seen it then.
Yeah, it's a vampire romance drama show. It came
Oh,
out in
God.
2007.
Was it as bad as True Blood? I tried watching that. My God. Oh. No, there's just so many reasons why I don't watch TV anymore.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so. All right, yeah, Christina here says, I just watched Blade Runner last night. Oh, cool. I've heard of it, but I just never watched it.
I saw it once when it first came out. I know some people are obsessed with it, but I'm like, oh, I can take it or leave it, I guess. I know, like, Jill's going to be covering Buckaroo Banzai on Friday, and I'm like, I watched it once when it came out, and that was enough for me.
What's Buckaroo Banzai?
I've seen
Extraordinarily overrated.
That's what I thought, too. I don't understand all the everybody going goo gaga over it. I thought it was boring from what I remember. I never figured out what people saw in it, but oh well. But it's like a comedy, sci-fi, I guess you could say, guerrilla, loosely sci-fi, about these aliens that land on Earth. But of course, save money. They're all in human form.
Are you talking about the movie Blade Runner? It came out in the 1980s.
No.
Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai.
Yeah, but in all fairness, though, like Lost in Space had a lot of human-looking aliens too. Not saying they didn't-
Yeah, but that was on a Lost in Space budget, just like Star Trek. Buckaroo Banzai was made for the theaters. There's no excuse for that shit.
Pops, you may want to check your sound system. You're kind of you have a
sounding
little odd
fine.
voice change.
He's sounding
Hey,
fine.
What's that?
Yeah.
He's sounding
There
fine.
you go. There you go. You sound better now.
I haven't changed anything. I'm sitting in front of my mic. Sometimes the thing is while I'm talking to you guys, I've got to look to my side and let my dogs up either onto the bed or down. And that's what I was just doing because they're always wanting attention when I'm on a stream. So if you hear my voice fade out, that means I probably turned the other way for a moment to pick my dog up.
Well, you sounded kind of weird for a second. That's why.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is I was thinking of my dog.
Yeah. Changing your direction can change it there. But also sometimes the mic does that auto adjust thing.
Well, like right now, I'm talking directly to the mic, and now I'm looking the other way. See, so it'll sound different.
Yeah.
You sound about the same. You do.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It sounded fine to me.
It's a relatively good mic, and it uses USB. I don't use Bluetooth, so it should be okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite sound. The thing is where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I have my bedroom has vaulted ceilings. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but that's ones that are like arched,
Yeah.
where it's not a flat roof. It's like like arched, like a triangle. So where I have my laptop sitting, it sounds like almost like hollow, like I'm talking like in a tin can. And I don't really like that sound, but there's not much I can do about it.
Yeah. And have a good night, Christina. She says, thanks for the chat and stream. I got
Bye-bye,
chores to get
Christine.
done.
Hey,
Oh.
Christine.
Yeah, take
Have
care,
a good
Christine.
night, Christine.
Yeah, I got.
Does Christine stream?
Yeah, occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who? That reminds me. Have any of you guys heard of? I think it's Netter's Network. Have you guys heard of that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watch her every Thursday.
Okay, because they subbed to my chat. I'm trying to remember exactly. I think first they followed me on YouTube or on X, and then I think they subbed to my channel. I'm saying they because I don't know he or she, whatever. But anyway, and then after the subbing to my channel, they sent me a message saying something like, "Well, since I subbed to your channel, are you going to watch my streams on Thursdays?" And I'm like, "What? Who? Huh?"
Oh, she saw, like, anybody who comes to her channel there, she'll sub back, but she saw you with us on Sunday there. She subbed to you. She's just asking for a sub back, to help us
Well,
grow.
I did, but
Yeah.
as far as setting my alerts to watch her on Thursdays, what does she stream about? What topics?
She has a different. Well, sometimes she'll do their life hack videos, but mostly on Thursdays they'll get a different content creator every week, and then they'll ask them about their channel, their future plans, how they got started, and all the other stuff. You learn, they have various topics to cover.
Oh, so kind of like that one guy,
Ryan, yeah,
Ryan. Okay.
Ryan Rodrathe. But
Yeah, that's it.
But she's a sweet lady. I like Netter a lot.
Oh no, that's fine. I just wasn't sure. Of course, they're calling me back. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
All right. And Scurvy says, "Hey, Pop, pick your Steam." And then Scurvy says, "I was away for a bit." Jeremy, that'd be fun for you to go on a Thursday for you to talk to Netter. It'll get you up to the 500.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
sure.
consider it.
Oh yeah, she's a sweet lady, and Troy's a real nice guy.
Yeah, I only met him the once on that not Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltergeist.
Oh yeah, it was Poltergeist.
Poltergeist 3, because Netter was actually in that movie
Yeah.
for a grand whopping of what, half a second?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong number. I told him off.
Hey, nothing will be. You gotta have fun with those. I like to have fun with the telemarketers.
What I said was pretty bad. That's why it's a good thing I muted. You guys wouldn't want to hear what I had to say to her.
Of course we would do.
Yeah.
Was it like a telemarketer or just someone accidentally dialed the wrong number?
No, I keep getting phone calls saying, "Jose, is this Jose?"
Oh, so you're one number off there from Jose is what the problem is.
The problem is I used to have a good phone number that was not compromised, but I rarely got spam calls. And when I was in the hospital, my phone was off for like a month or so, and they gave that number away, you fuckers. And now ever since these numbers I get are just poisoned. I get them, and then I'm getting inundated by spam calls, and I'm sick of it.
Do you know this guy?
Okay. Sharon,
no.
can you put something in the regular chat? Because I've never seen you before. We just had a problem here last week here.
And apparently not.
Do I think
Huh,
it was an authenticated thing, but I haven't seen it before.
That's a troll gorilla block.
No, it's too late now.
Pops, do you know how to block your spam calls, or do you need help with your phone to learn how to do that? Do you know how to do it?
I have blocked 10 calls today alone so far. I'll put it that way.
Hey, Jeremy, look at the private chat. You're
Yeah.
right. It was a troll. Well, we're about to. Hey, we prevented the dick from the stream. We prevented from seeing a dick on the stream. They were
Oh my
authenticated,
God.
and they were authenticated by YouTube too. They
Yeah.
were authenticated.
Well, it just
Uh,
means they have a YouTube account.
Yeah.
And we
Gorilla,
all know a certain someone who has about 20 to 30 of them.
Oh, come on. I only voted in your poll 22 times.
So
Gorilla,
you're the guy who gave all those votes to Rocket Power.
Yeah. And Skirby says I was acquiring donuts, important stuff.
Gorilla, I'm gonna be heading out. I gotta do a little shopping with some family. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna promote my channel before I leave. If that's all
Yeah,
right.
go
with you.
ahead. Yeah, Dan. You have a good time shopping.
All right. Well, for the viewers that are watching, my name is Sci-Fi Sith Dan. I mainly do sci-fi TV shows like Star Trek, Stargate, Farscape, Transformers, and Battlestar Galactica, and many others, depending how well versed I am in that show. I do watch a few horror movies, sci-fi movies, and other TV movies or TV or movie franchises, depending how well versed I am in them. On my channel right now, the videos are a few years old. I got Stargate videos. If you want to check those out, I got a few Star Wars videos on my YouTube channel about top 10 Sith Lords or top 10 Jedi Masters, and then I got a few Transformer videos on there if you want to check that out. And you could go ahead and subscribe on my channel. Every subscription helps to help my channel grow and to incentivize me to continue being on YouTube and do live streams with my fellow YouTubers here on the channel. And beyond that, and if any of you are available on Saturday, I am going to be doing a live stream usually at 4 p.m. Pacific time. If any of you are available to check it out, I will be grateful to have someone to talk to. Beyond that, I will see you guys later.
All right, have a good one, and I'll try to stop by for that. Well, it's
Yeah.
gone, I guess.
Yeah. No, but I'd rather have that Jose there than what happened to my dad. His number ended up being one number off from some drug dealer over in the next town over. So you can imagine how many calls he got that he kept getting.
Well, a lot of them I get are spoofed too, where they use the same area code. So I get a lot of shit from California.
Oh yeah, I have that. Yeah, I've been getting some of those too. It's like, there was some guy. Someone spoofed his number there. I went and called the number back, and the guy had his phone off with the voicemail thing. This number is being used by some robocaller. Do not call this number back again. As his voicemail thing. And it just looks like a regular number just from my area.
No, what's bullshit is the fact that the phone carriers, they can stop it if they want to, and they choose not to because they make money off of them.
I don't know if they can stop. Like I don't
They can.
know. How
They
spooky
can.
works.
They can stop them, but they choose not to. They make money off every phone call.
How do they make money off every phone call? Wouldn't that cost them money?
No. The person paying for it is the one making the phone calls, the robocaller. So the phone carrier doesn't care where the money's coming from as long as they're getting paid. And they make a lot of money from the robocallers because they make thousands of calls.
Yeah, but if you have an unlimited plan, wouldn't that just be a cost? You just pay a flat fee every month?
No, they don't use the same kind of like you and I do. They use a VoIP, a voice over IP phone. So what they use is different than what you and I use because they do mass calling. So it's not like they pick up a phone, dial a number, and hang up the phone. It's like a machine hooked up to a dialer, and it just calls in mass and in bulk. So it's completely different. That it is very easy for the carriers to detect and know who they are. Like I said, FCC has warned them, but FCC is bullshit. It never does anything about it. It only warns them. FCC could put a stop to it overnight. But what they do is, of course, because they're an American government agency, every now and then those robocallers a certain amount of money because they're in it to get big money. They'll fine them for money and then not do anything. They won't shut them down.
Okay. Oh. All right.
The problem is I've had to block so many numbers that when I get legit calls, they're blocked. So, like if I'm trying to have Amazon call me because I've got an order messed up, Amazon can't get through because my phone automatically triggers it as a spam. So that's the only problem is it's getting to where they're just like Twitter. I'm about ready to turn off all my notifications because there are certain people that just keep messaging me all day long, every day, and I'm getting tired of it because when it's gotten to where whenever I hear my phone alert, I'm like, oh no, not that person again, and I'll ignore it, and then I'm missing good, important messages and phone calls because of it.
Oh.
I don't know. People are just stupid. Oh well, that's a different subject for a different day. Hello, Lemon Pie. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, you said hi to you after you got that phone call from Jose.
I guess no, it was for Jose, but anyway, I guess according to Daniel, he sent me a text. I guess he said they started filming that Section 31 movie yesterday.
Yeah. But who knows? They might pull Snow White on it.
I was gonna say, would you believe it? I wouldn't believe it. They're always, especially right now that Paramount is up in the air. People are talking about maybe buying it. They're gonna say anything to try to raise its stock value.
Yeah, I guess I think his name was Byron Allen.
Yes.
Yeah, $14 billion outright for it.
I don't know if
that worth that much.
No, but I don't know if
Not
that
even
includes.
close.
I don't even know. I don't know if that includes Trek. I think they might be trying to sell Trek separately.
He wants all of it.
I know he's. Yeah, I heard he wants to buy the whole thing, debt and everything.
Yeah, which the debt is like, I think around 45.
Oh God.
45 billion or million?
Billion.
Jesus Christ!
Well, he's gonna need more than
bankrupt.
He's gonna need more than 14 billion then. Same with the CW. That thing, they didn't make money for years and years and years, and they were still producing shit.
Yeah. Oh, CW never made money.
Correct.
Then they sold it off to some other poor sucker.
Probably Warner Brothers.
Who still is not making money.
I bet you Warner Brothers.
CW isn't even in half of the markets in the country anymore.
That's like Paramount. I mean, honestly, what successful money-making franchises do they currently have? I think all I can think of is maybe, and even then the last one failed, and that's Mission Impossible. But that's all I can think of.
I thought Mission Impossible made quite a bit of money.
No, the last one bombed.
Yeah, the last one didn't really make too much money.
Well,
it crawled back at the end, but
it didn't make what they were hoping for.
Doesn't CW own Supernatural though?
Not anymore.
Oh, they sold it?
CW never owned it.
Oh, I thought they did.
Supernatural, I've heard of it. Is it still in the air? Isn't that an old show that used to be on the air?
Yeah, it's quite an old show, but it's a Warner property. Pretty much everything you saw on CW didn't belong to CW. It belonged to Paramount or Warner.
Yeah, it was all garbage, especially their superhero shows. And it's sad because I'm a big fan of The Flash. I used to read the comic book, and their show really sucked. Oh my God, I hated that show.
I've never watched The Flash, I don't think. Or I might have seen bits of
You're not missing anything.
Watch the 91. Watch the 91.
Right. The 91 is a good one. That's the closest to the comic book. Anything else is trash and shit. It's too bad the 91 version only had one season, the bastards. And the only reason why they canceled it is they said it was too expensive to produce.
Oh yeah, it was really expensive.
It was, but it looked like it. I mean, it showed it had great special effects. Even when the Flash was doing his thing, it looked better than the new Flash in the new Warner Brothers movies. The suit was better. The special effects were better. The actor was better. I hate that Ezra Miller fucker.
I'm surprised Ezra Miller didn't get canceled after what they do, beat their spouse or something like that.
He
Oh
kidnapped a
no, a
girl.
lot of things. Whole bunch of shit. He kept getting arrested. The only reason why he didn't get canceled was because Warner's kept burying it because they were hoping that the movie would be a success, and it wasn't. So all that money they wasted on trying to give him fake good publicity backfired in the end. And now that the movie came out and officially bombed, he's totally forgotten.
Yep. No, they're all fired.
Yep.
Hey,
Thank
Daniel.
God. There's Daniel.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel, we were just talking about the Section 31 movie that you were tweeting me about or DMing me, whatever it's called.
Yeah. And Christina says, I am just going to do the garbage chores. I'll try to get back. Hey, I hear Bird gave his stream a shout. Oh, he gave the stream. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I talked to Bird quite a bit there. And I didn't change any of my streaming schedule. I just didn't have, by the time my internet came back, I just didn't have the will to just watch set up for Justified.
Yeah, I was going to stop in and say hi, but then I saw who he had on the panel, and I thought, nope.
Oh, I didn't even know. He didn't have an open panel at the time.
Yeah, he had the Dickless Wonder on there. I'll put it that way.
Oh,
He has like 6 or 7 people up there now.
Well, if the Dickless Wonder's on there, I'm not interested. That's too bad. I used to like Bird's channel.
He seems to be behaving himself.
I know, but I don't understand. What I don't understand is everybody bending over backwards to forgive him for what he did. That I don't understand. There's people who've done not something nearly as bad, and people have pretty much Me Too'd them to death. So I don't get it. I don't know what he did, if he gave good blowjobs or what. I don't know what the hell happened.
Well, it's because we didn't authenticate there. He's willing to, and I think he's willing to give him the benefit of the doubt that it might not have been him because we couldn't prove it.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be. I got authenticating on now, and I'll talk to him probably in the underground. And if that goes well, he can come back onto the Thursday panels.
Well, that's fine, but just remember, he's an alcoholic. He's going to do it again, unless
Won't be the
because
only
he's not
alcoholic.
he's not going to quit drinking. Right? Yeah, he's not the only alcoholic, but everybody treats their alcohol differently, right? They all react differently under the effects of it, and unfortunately, he seems to be the worst out of all the alcoholics online. He's even worse than Sci-Fi Nation, and I didn't think that was possible.
All right.
Well, no, that's
All right. Let's switch subjects here. So, what's the topic for Saturday, Pop? You got a topic in mind?
I usually don't. I usually, well, today's what, Wednesday? By Saturday, we'll have a topic to talk about. And I usually open with the topic, but then the conversation quickly goes into different directions anyway, where it really doesn't matter what I want to talk about, right?
Well, I just don't know. There's been a few times I didn't know. I had absolutely no idea what was going on, so I couldn't contribute.
Oh, well, I usually do have some sort of topic. One thing I'll never do is get on there and say, I don't know what to talk about, guys. Will somebody please talk to me to give me something to talk about? I'll never do that. Yeah. So I always come up with something that's topical and relatively interesting.
Yeah. So like your dogs are having fun.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's too bad because there's just not a lot of good pop culture being produced right now to talk about, and that's it's terrible. I wish I could. Think about this for the 1980s. There would be so much to talk about that we'd be going on forever. And then look what we have now. It's like, oh my God, we can't talk. There's no good Trek. There's no good Star Wars. There's no good TV shows.
Yeah. But tomorrow we'll be watching the Creeping Horror. I think let's wrap it up here for tonight, so that maybe I can be asleep by 10, so I can go drive tomorrow.
Oh, you got to drive somewhere?
Yeah, I got tomorrow off, and then I got to take my aunt out to Falls for an appointment there.
Okay.
So while they're at the appointment, I'm gonna do a little shopping. Then they're gonna take me to Texas Roadhouse.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was good last time I was there. The prime rib was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I've
a good
never had
place.
prime rib like that.
Good food.
Yeah. So I have to tell Jill I'm in Texas because they got the
Yeah.
Texas flag waving.
Have you ever had Whataburger?
We don't have those around here.
No, I mean when you're in Texas. Have you ever had Whataburger?
So the joke is that the Texas Roadhouse they have the American flag, then the state flag that they're in, and then the Texas flag.
Oh, okay.
So that's the joke. I'll be in Texas.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But I appreciate you having me on, Gorilla.
Yeah. Scurvious, me, Pop, and Germ there.
Oh, before we end this, any sci-fi movie you can recommend for Saturday night or for next Tuesday?
The Invisible Man, the original one.
I'll consider it. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Then you can explain how they did the visible effects, like you did on my stream.
Yeah, I'd like to. The thing is if people ask, am I going to do the sequels? That's what I've got. I was like, I don't know. Because,
Nah, just original.
Okay, that helps when I know I'm only doing the original, because if I'm strapping myself down for 3 or 4 sequels, that's not easy to do because you know that we've got to cover so much.
Yeah. Then sci-fi. I can look for it.
I put up Silent Running, but nobody wants to watch it. It's sad. Like I said before, people mostly vote for stuff they've already seen before. So it's hard to introduce them to something new.
I know. I voted for a lot of stuff I haven't seen.
Oh, I know, but majority of people unfortunately don't.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, how you doing?
Howdy, Daniel.
Hey,
Well, quick
Daniel.
question, Daniel. Daniel, quick question. Gorilla's going to be wrapping this up, and I'm going to put up 4 movies for people to vote on for next Tuesday horror sci-fi stream. Any sci-fi movie that you can think of that people might like that we
Alien
don't.
comes to mind.
That's always a possibility. Alien, of course.
Yeah, but that's that turned into a franchise, and I think people would want to do the whole franchise.
I know. See, that's why I have to hesitate. I'd love to do Alien, but you're right. I don't want to cover all 18 movies or whatever there was. But I could just do it. I could just do it and say, they're going to at least want the second one. So I would have to say something like, yeah, we'll do Alien, but I'm only going to do Alien and Aliens. I'm not going to do 3 or beyond that. But that's a good suggestion, Daniel. I appreciate it. That's actually horror and sci-fi. So if anything, it covers both of them. Are you guys seen Robot Jocks?
Never even heard of it. You can add it. I'll vote for it.
Well, giant robots fighting.
Yeah.
Been a very long time, but I haven't seen it.
It's got that guy in it that just passed away from Star Trek, Gary Graham, whatever his name was.
Gary Graham, yeah.
Yeah, he starred in it. But thank you for having me on. And sorry you weren't able to say much, Daniel.
I don't know. You guys were talking. Well, maybe I'll watch this stream later on rerun. But you guys, what were you talking about with Section 31?
Well, I was just saying, I don't know anything about it. I was just saying that you messaged me saying they started filming.
Yeah, they might pull Snow White on it. I don't know what.
You know what I'm worried of is it's going to be a one-time thing, a one-shot thing, and even then, the fan base are going to try to find a way to remove it from canon, from history, right? And
That would be A-okay.
that would be horrible. I mean, I've been waiting for this since the 90s, and finally we get it in 2024. I've been waiting for it since 96, 97.
Is Michelle Yeoh supposed to be in it?
And only for it to be wiped out eventually. I mean, it gets film, and then it gets wiped out eventually. It's kind of like it's like a waste of time. It's like a punch in the face.
Yeah.
It's just like it's sad.
Well, Daniel has two things going against it. One is a lot of people aren't too happy, especially with the first couple seasons of Picard and Discovery. There's a lot of people that are bitch about the other shows. Personally, I like them, but then the other thing going against it is nobody likes the idea of a Section 31 movie. They want it left where they left off at DS9 and Enterprise, where it's just like the occasional thing and still mysterious. They don't want the movie.
Is this movie supposed to be made for TV movie or a theatrical? And is it a movie or a TV show?
It's like a CBS All Access thing.
Oh, so it's made for TV. Is it supposed to be like a TV show, like a miniseries, or a movie?
I mean, there is a chance. I like to think there's a chance this could be
none
a
of it's
backdoor
really-
pilot.
None of it's really set yet. It's
Wait,
depending on what they can afford.
I think I know what they're doing. It's a test pilot to see if people like it to turn it into a TV series. And if that happens, then you're going to hear a lot of bitching.
Yeah, but I don't know if Michelle Yeoh wants to lock herself down to a TV series at this point. Her career's doing really well.
No,
She really doesn't.
No,
They
that's
had
the
to
only reason.
basically force her into sticking to the contract on that one.
Well, no, the only reason she's still around with Paramount and all that is that they agreed to give her a Section 31 show, and I'm guessing that they got told either make it or I walk.
And seeing as they paid her for it quite a while ago, it's make it.
Oh, that's a smart way to do it. That's it. Get paid up front.
Yeah, and Kirby says all I know is that Section 31 is a stunning tap dance number.
Just remember too, Daniel, I know you're excited, but just remember who's going to be producing it.
Hello?
Yeah, you're going to let me go. Let me sing hi in the King of Tacos.
Hi, Lemon.
But yeah, no, I think it's going to be one of those that it's going to be a test pilot, and if it gets high enough ratings, they'll make it into a TV show, or either that'll be a one-off movie.
Well, then Michelle Yeoh will probably
They could
demand her
definitely do
territory
it.
killed off
No,
or something.
this is how they can do it. Like, can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how they can do it. They could say Michelle Yeoh does the movie, and then if she can't do it anymore because she's a big time actress and she has other offers, she could pass the torch to one of the other team members.
Kill her character off, maybe.
What? No. She could pass the torch to the other people. I mean, they've done
Right,
it all the
yeah,
time in-
But if they don't kill off her character, the fans are always going to wonder if she returns. And if she has no intention on returning, the smartest thing is to kill her off.
Oh, well, she can return every once in a while.
If she's willing, I don't know. But we'll see. You're sure they started filming, huh?
No. Did you read the article I gave you?
Well, I don't know if I read the article, but I saw your text where you said they started filming.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You sure they started filming?
Yeah, Tuesday, January 30th.
Okay.
Better
Okay.
late than ever.
Hopefully they'll get
Not
it
on all
completed.
things.
I know you're wanting to see it, so hopefully for your sake that they'll actually finish it. Hopefully it's not like I said. Hopefully they're not just raise hype because they're selling Paramount.
I just hope they don't go back to the 23rd century, man. The timeline has been done to death. Oh my god, how long have we seen the 23rd century for, right?
Right, but just remember how many times they announced Star Trek 4.
Like, oh my god. So TOS back in the 60s, and the TOS movies, and then pieces of TNG, DS9, and Voyager. And then the movie, Generations. And then the JJ movies. And then Discovery Season 1 and 2. And then Strange New Worlds. Oh my god. How long have we seen the 23rd century for? Oh my God, it's coming out of my ears.
It
Coming out of
really
my
doesn't
nose. I'm
matter.
tired of it.
23rd, 24th, 31st, it's all shit at this point. That's their big problem. It's not the setting they're in, it's the quality of writing and acting they have.
Right. So producers,
You could get
it's
you can get
everybody.
goddamn high school students to do a better job than what they do now.
Right. It's everybody. The producers, the directors, the writers, they all need to be fired. Starting from the top all the way down to the bottom. Absolutely.
Personally, I'd crucify a few of them at the top just to make an example.
Yeah, Kurtzman and Akiva Goldsman, those two, they need to publicly execute them.
Please do not make statements like that, please.
But of course, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
technically,
Akiva-
crucifixion is not fatal. You're just up on a couple pieces of wood.
How about flogging or stoning? Yeah, that's not fatal.
All right, Scurvy here says, I heard this is in Section 31. My father wanted me to join Section 31, but all I want to do is dance.
Wait a second. Akiva Goldsman isn't involved, right? He's the guy who was involved with that awesome masterpiece, Batman and Robin, right?
And the Lost in Space 1998.
Yeah, good movies, right?
Okay. Whatever you're having,
yeah.
I know
Whatever
people don't like them,
whatever you're
but
having, Daniel, can
they were
I
pretty
get some of
cool.
that? Can I get some of that? Whatever you're having, I could use it. My back is awfully sore. I'm just kidding. That's why I've been on the phone. I'm trying to get stronger painkillers.
Yeah, I think Michael Jackson's doctor for that one.
I know, that's just it. That's what I was telling my friend is I want to ask for better stuff, but I don't want them to think I'm some kind of drug addict because I'm certainly not. But right now they're giving me oxycodone, which really doesn't do anything. So
Well, tell them that your painkillers are doing absolutely nothing. You need something different.
Well, I haven't. It didn't do any good. What they did was they said, okay, we'll raise you from 5 milligrams to 10 milligrams. And I found out that didn't do any good. So I want to tell them, I don't want oxycodone at all. I want something else.
Yeah. Tell them that your body does not react well to oxycodone, and that you need something different. Because like me, I know I'm sensitive to fillers. Like you got the Advils, the leaves, Tylenols, and all that. All that crap doesn't do nothing for me. But I got some generic neopraxim sodium, and that worked wonders.
Is that for pain?
Yeah, it's an aspirin.
Oh, now, what's this for? Like your back or what?
Tooth.
Okay, because what my friend was telling me to ask for tablet morphine. I'm going to ask for that, or methadone.
Okay, I was gonna say Vicodin.
You think that's better than oxycodone?
Well,
I don't know.
the only real difference is one will shoot out your liver, the other will shoot out basically everything else.
Well, I know the oxycodone, stupid asses, they keep giving me that and it gives me fucking constipation. So they've got to give me a stool softener. It's like, what the hell's the point? Especially when I'm not eating any food. What good is a stool softener going to do, right?
Yeah.
But oh well. That's another problem for a different day.
Yeah. Hey, it's the man of many words there, Cody guy.
Hello, Cody.
Welcome,
Hey, Cody.
But
good to see you there, Cody.
well, let's wrap this up here.
All right. Good to see you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Cody, the guy, even though you caught us on our last 5 minutes here. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Scurvy, for coming. Thank you, Christina Hurt, for coming. Make sure to sub and check her out there. She has she's just starting out streaming and all that. She could use the support there so make sure to check her out there.
Cool.
And thank you, Sci-Fi Sit Down. He was on earlier. He streams on Saturdays. So make sure to check that out. Never know which thing it was. Jim, who was on the panel earlier, he has different productions coming out there. Like this one here is Commodore Boone in jails one. That's kind of humorous there. Did I say thank you, Scurvy, already? I think so. Thank you, Suzanne X Team, for coming. All right, let's start with you, Pop. What do you got going on?
Oh, Saturday Rumblings from the Lab, Monday Lost in Space, Tuesday Horror Sci-Fi Stream, Wednesday Gilligan's Island. And thank you for having me on tonight, Gorilla. I appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. Daniel, what do you got going on? Daniel? Oh, I guess Jerm, what do you got going on?
No,
Oh.
I think tonight I'm gonna do a stream with my friend Steampunk. But yeah,
Okay,
so
cool.
I'm still doing streams.
Very
He's
cool.
the one. He's the one that got kicked off a Salty stream, wasn't he?
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
that?
Oh, that
What
was like 4 years ago. Something about I can't even remember what it was about, but I do remember he got kicked off.
That
Yeah, I
doesn't
got
take
kicked
a
off,
lot.
and
No loss
it
there,
was
huh?
I don't know. They got into a fight about Roddenberry, and
God.
they didn't agree on anything, and then all of a sudden, Salty threw him out.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Salty is infatuated with Gene Roddenberry.
Very
He thinks
salty.
Gene Roddenberry. Yeah, he thinks Gene Roddenberry. Everything is revolving around him. He really doesn't know very much about Star Trek or Gene Roddenberry in general.
But Jerm, what do you got going on?
Well, tomorrow night, got a Nerd Night open panel. Saturday, we have cartoons. That poll's still live. Right now, Tiny Toons is winning in a landslide. And next Tuesday, we'll be back to the Sci-Fi Cinema, episode 5 of Andromeda.
Cool.
All right, as for me, this is just scheduled. Tomorrow we should have our cringe stock there of the Creeping Terror, where Aladdin's rug is drunk. But then on we'll be on Friday. We should be reviewing the Graduation. That one I might have to push back to 7:30 because I have to do things in a different order from picking up my kids tomorrow. And then on Saturday, I should be having our review of Return to the Lost World at 6:00. That Sunday, we are watching Mad Max Fury Road. So with that, you guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.
Bye bye, everyone.